What if getting rich wasn't complicated at all? No stock picking, no day trading, no genius required. Just a few simple rules, repeated until one day you never have to work for money again. That's the promise of The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins, a book that started as letters to his daughter and became a Bible for financial freedom. Wall Street wants you to believe investing is hard, so you'll pay them to do it. It's a lie. The truth is almost insultingly simple. So let's cut the noise. Here is 80% of this book in the next few minutes. Let's go. Idea 1. And nothing else matters until you fix this. Debt is not normal. It's an emergency. Collins calls it a thief living inside your house, robbing you every single month while you sleep. Think about it. You finance a car, swipe the credit card, split the phone into payments, and now a chunk of every paycheck is gone before it even arrives. That's not freedom, that's a leash. Here's the math nobody wants to face. Carry $5,000 on a credit card at 20%, and you're handing the bank $1,000 a year for nothing. $1,000 that could have been compounding for you. So Collins' rule is simple and savage. Before you invest a single cent, you attack your debt like your hair is on fire. Sell stuff, pick up extra work, cut everything that isn't essential. Throw every spare dollar at it until it's gone. Why first? Because you cannot build a fortune on a cracked foundation. Get to zero, and for the first time in your life, your money stops working against you and starts working for you. Idea 2. It is not what you earn, it is what you keep. Collins is brutally blunt here. Spend less than you make and invest the gap. That's the entire game. And that gap has a name. It's your freedom. Picture two people. One earns $300,000 a year and spends every penny on a big house and leased cars. He is one missed paycheck from disaster. The other earns $60,000 but saves half of it. She is quietly becoming untouchable. Same country, opposite futures. Here's the part that'll shock you. If you save 10% of your income, freedom is 40+ years away. Save 50% and the math collapses to around 17 years. Save 65% and it's barely a decade. Your savings rate, not your salary, is the single biggest lever on when you get free. So stop obsessing over skipping a $4 coffee and go attack the big three: housing, transport, and food. Bank the difference automatically before you can touch it. Your salary buys your lifestyle. Your savings rate buys your freedom. Idea 3, and this one rewires how you see your whole life. Build what Collins famously calls FU money. It's a stash big enough that you can look anyone in the eye, a toxic boss, a dead-end job, a deal that smells wrong, and simply walk away. No begging, no fear, just know. Most people are quietly trapped. They tolerate the disrespect, the overtime, the slow burnout, because they need the next paycheck to keep the lights on. They obey because they're afraid. But money in the bank flips that power. Suddenly, you negotiate from strength. You take the risk on the better job. You wait for the right opportunity instead of grabbing the first desperate one. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need millions for this. Even 6 months to a year of expenses saved transforms you from desperate to dangerous. Collins built his own freedom exactly this way, one boring deposit at a time. That cushion isn't just a safety net, it's quiet confidence, and it changes literally every decision you make. Idea 4. Stop being terrified of the stock market. Yes, it crashes. Yes, it is genuinely scary when your account drops 30% in a month. But zoom out. Over the last 100 years, through world wars, the Great Depression, oil shocks, a pandemic, the market has climbed relentlessly up and to the right. Every single crash in history has eventually become a higher high. So the market was never the real danger. The danger was the panicking investor who sold at the bottom and locked in the loss forever. Think about 2008. People who panicked and sold crystallized a 50% loss. People who did absolutely nothing, who just held on, were fully recovered within a few years and then kept climbing for a decade. Same crash, opposite outcomes. The only difference was discipline. Collins puts it perfectly. A crash is not a disaster, it's a sale. The entire market goes on clearance while everyone sprints for the exits. So the most powerful move you can make is to do nothing. Stay invested, stay calm. Time in the market beats timing the market, every single time. Idea 5, and this is the beating heart of the whole book. Stop trying to pick stocks and just buy the entire market. Collins' weapon of choice is a single, low-cost total stock market index fund. One fund, and you instantly own a tiny slice of every major company in the country. Here's the truth Wall Street prays you never learn. The vast majority of professional fund managers, the experts in the fancy suits charging you big fees, fail to beat that simple, boring index over time. And those fees are silent killers. A fund charging 2% a year sounds tiny, right? Over 30 years, that single innocent-looking number can quietly eat up to half of your total returns. Half. An index fund, by contrast, costs almost nothing, spreads your money across thousands of companies, and demands zero skill from you. You are not trying to find the one needle in the haystack. You are buying the entire haystack. So pick a low-cost index fund, automate your investment every month, and let the whole economy quietly go to work for you. Idea 6. Here is the finish line, and it is far closer than you've been led to believe. Financial independence is not a vague feeling. It's a specific number you can calculate tonight. Take your annual spending and multiply it by 25. That's it. That is the size of the portfolio that sets you free. The logic comes from decades of research. Once you hit that number, you can withdraw roughly 4% of it every year, adjusting for inflation, and the odds are overwhelming that your money outlives you. Let's make it real. If you spend $40,000 a year, your magic number is $1 million invested. Spend less, and the number drops fast. Suddenly, retirement stops being an age you wait for and becomes an amount you build toward. And every single dollar you invest today is a tiny employee, working 24 hours a day, never sleeping, compounding toward that target. Reach it, and the most valuable thing in the world becomes yours, your time. Work transforms from a sentence you're forced to serve into a choice you get to make. So how do you actually start today? Simple. Kill your debt. Save a brutal slice of your income. Pour it into a low-cost index fund. And then, the hardest part, leave it alone and let it grow. That's the whole path. Let's recap. 1. Debt is an emergency. Kill it first. 2. Your savings rate is everything. 3. Build FU money for freedom and options. 4. The market always rises, so never panic sell. 5. Just buy the low-cost index. 6. Hit 25 times your spending and you're free. None of this needs a genius. It needs patience and a little courage. The path is simple. Walking it is up to you. If this helped, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep making